welcome to my first ever sketchbook flip through, where I would love to show you this sketchbook that I've recently finished. It took me, I think, about half a year. It's the Art Creation or Art Talens mixed media sketchbook, and it holds up quite well. I work mostly with gouache, and you see some crinkling, like here you'll see. Not perfect, but I use so many layers of color. Important note, I won't be showing you everything in the sketchbook because I'll try to include the pages that are not finished or that I don't like as well. So the tour is quite realistic, but some of the paintings are maybe for work or commissions or concepts for future projects that I don't want to show you yet. And another thing is, this is my middle level sketchbook, I'd say. I have ones that are nicer, that I use mostly to refine some paintings that I started here. And then I have sketchbooks that I use for brainstorming, note-taking, a lot of doodling. I wouldn't show these to anyone, I think. So, here we go. So this is the beginning. Not sure what's up here. Some collages for the front pages. Yeah, this is the types of pages that you'll see here mostly. I try to work in this sketchbook almost every day. So mostly I just doodle some landscapes according to pictures I saw on Pinterest. This is one of them. And I also love to look back through my sketchbooks and see kind of maybe what books I was reading, what music I was into. So this is some lyrics from a song I was listening to, and trying some inks. This is a thing that I do often, where I just would put some abstract background, some abstract painting, and then doodle blends over it. I like this when I'm stuck, when I'm feeling like I don't want to draw or something. This is my go-to. Not sure what's going on here. Some doodling. Yeah, I don't mind. I really like this, how this came out, but the rest is just, yeah, whatever. I sometimes use these papers here so the pages don't print on each other. I remember trying to figure out how to paint snowy mountains here. Not sure I love how it ended up, but I do love this little guy, this flower. Sometimes I also put in some things I don't want to lose, like this, then become packaging for temporary tattoos that I have in my shop, and I know that if I ever lose the file, at least I do have the lettering that's on the packaging here. And yeah, then some doodles. This is for work. These have become, I work for a stationery brand that I founded with my friends, but it's kind of, I don't share much about it on my Instagram. It's very my work that I do every day. And these have become some Christmas cards. I can show you these now because they're out. This might be my most favorite page in this sketchbook, where I put some leftover paints I have on my palette down, and then I was like, yeah, what does it remind me of? You know, it was a lot of pink, this green. I was like, it looks a bit like a sunset by a river or a sea. So I found a picture and I finished it. Another one for my work, another Christmas cards. Here, I remember this evening I struggled with finding reference pictures. I felt like when I went through my usual channels, I've already painted everything I could. So I just went on Facebook and searched for a nature or some keyword. And these are pictures of some random guy's trip, hiking trip that he did in Garner State Park. Not sure what's going on here. I remember I was in Berlin, at a cafe doodling. And here, I love this. I remember this took me 5 minutes. This was super quick. Ooh, and I love this one. This one is according to a photo that I took on a hike. Yeah, not sure about this, but I do love this thing. Like this landscape, I think looks very good. The underpainting looks good, and I then went ahead and turned it into a sticker for my shop. I have a shop, like an Etsy and a website. I'll link it in the descriptions. But this sticker is not in the shop yet. You'll also see, like later, I don't use this sketchbook chronologically. I skip around a lot. So in the later half, I did a lot of experiments with underpainting. So this is one of them. And little sunflower and doodles, also super quick. Another one of my evening landscapes. This is like a texture that I scanned in and I use now if I do something digitally. I really like it. These are for my work, for the stationery brand that I said I work for. These will become, I think, either yearly planners or calendar. Another one for the calendar. Yeah, some greenhouses. Not sure about how I feel about them, but I like the idea. I just don't know if it came out nice. This is also for my work. I think this is going to be like a June page in the monthly planner, or maybe July. This as well. I'm gonna add some quote here. And here I started the project for my shop and my Etsy. I wanted to make a set of traveling postcards, like my traveling postcards from my pictures that I took on my travels around the world. So now there are like 10 pictures like these, based on pics from my phone. So this is from my trip to Lisboa. This is from Malafatra in Slovakia, my favorite place in Slovakia. I've been there so many times to hike. Yeah, this is when I used to live in Ireland, and this is from the Wicklow Way that we walked with my boyfriend. Isle of Skye. Yeah, what of these are from hiking trips I see. Yeah, Galway, this was like a cute house by the sea. Another hiking trip, this time to Sweden, Lapland, when we walked Kungsleden. Yeah, this one is from Prague, where I live and study now. I love this one. I especially love the photo that it's based on, because this is the old town square very near my school. And I remember I was walking to like an English class or something very early morning in winter a few years back. It was like this super crisp, cold, magical sunrise time with these like old Prague buildings. This is from a road trip to Spain. Another road trip with my friends. This one was to Italy. Yeah, this is from a hiking trip to Austrian Alps, where we go very often, but I don't like this one. I ended up repainting it later in the sketchbook. I also don't like the type. I'm not sure what I was thinking with this like German Gothic font. And this is the packaging. Like I'm now working on the sketchbook set because it's quite a huge project, and I really want it to be nice. And I'm kind of thinking about the packaging, whether I wanted to put them into sleeve, make them into a box. So this was like my ideas of doodles that I would put onto the box. Maybe we'll see. Another for my work, for the calendar. This might be, I don't know, June, April, some gardening month. This one as well. Yeah, and here now I think that with this painting my like underpaint era started, and it's also what's mostly in the rest of this sketchbook, where I saw like on reels and stuff, I saw a lot of gouache artists that I follow were doing this like orange or red underpaint. So I wanted to try it as well, and I love how it looks. This might be my most favorite page in this whole sketchbook, I think. Not sure what's up here. I was sent some art supplies from a Czech brand, and yeah, this is a liquid graphite. I was just trying it out, and I'm not sure what is this. Why did I do it? Another one of my very favorite pages. Again, experimenting with the underpaint. Yeah, I remember I did this background, didn't like it at all, so I just ended up doodling over it. This is another one of my maybe most favorite pages from the sketchbook, and it's always these happy accidents when I mostly just put some paint that I have left over from some other painting down, and then I finish it later. Like here I did the trees, here I was also like, yeah, it kind of reminds me of this like reflection landscape maybe in the water, so I done these things afterwards, and I love how it came out. Like I don't think I would, if I was thinking about it too hard, I don't think I would put these colors together really, but that's why I love this sketchbook. Like there's a lot of these more experimental works here. Yeah, this one I done over Christmas. Probably another one of my most favorite pages here. Love how it came out. Some old pastels. Very into drawing pine trees at the moment, or like trees in general. It's like my go-to when I don't know what to do. And yeah, I love this one. I was changing ink in my pen from black to blue, so I was trying to like, you know, paint so the color changes into the blue, but yeah, I would ended up just not finishing it. Like, yeah, and this is also my favorite kind of thing I do when I don't know what to draw, where I remember putting like a blue rectangle here, green rectangle here, and this like flesh colored rectangle here, and then finishing them later. Like I didn't know what they would become. Again, some leftover paint. Do these flowers over it, why not? And yeah, these will become also for my shop. I wanted to do like a fundraiser postcards for Ukraine, or like the Ukraine aid to help the people. So I just sent them to print, and I think they will be up for purchasing soon. This, another one of my maybe most favorite pages from the sketchbook. I absolutely love it. And I ended up turning this little landscape into my monthly postcard for January, which was the first edition ever. I'll link it in the description. It's not on Patreon as a lot of other artists use it, because I don't have one. It's on my website, but it's very easy to manage that way for me and also for you. And so yeah, for I think it's around $5. It depends on the taxes in your country, including the shipping. So I think it's rather cheap. I really wanted this like monthly subscription to feel more like maybe a club, pen pal club. Like I love getting things in mail. So if you want to join that, I would love it. I love like writing out the names, you know, going to the post office. Very magical. Yeah, this is another page. I was just doodling some ideas. I ended up then refining the previous page into this one, and I wanted to make it into a sticker, but not sure about it now. And this one, I love this painting. This is according to a pic I took walking in my hometown, and it was sunset, and the colors are very true to the photo. It was like very weirdly colored. There's like a red purple trees in the background, and I love how I captured it here. Yeah, now as you'll see here, sometimes I repaint this stuff. Like I did this, I didn't like it, I'm not sure why now, so I did it once again here. Yeah, this has become like a card I wanted to include with the monthly postcards that I send out, where I write your name and like a little thank you card. And this was an idea where I contacted my favorite maker of watercolor sketchbooks. So for my shop I was thinking about like having some sketchbooks made, and I was thinking about the design here, but we'll see if it happens. Like it's expensive, you know, I need quite a budget for that, but maybe, we'll see. This is my walk home from the subway station. This is the street that I walk through, and this was like a sunset. A plant on my table, and sometimes, sometimes I do like a little painting, small painting. I love it. Like I love how it looks. So I'm gonna, you know, make it into like a bigger painting that I can make into print or postcard. And I ended up like not liking it at all. Like this doesn't look, you know, this doesn't have the same. I don't know what's up, but it happens so often. Some, you know, book I was reading. Some landscape, mixed media. This was like a page where I doodled, and I still have this concept. I was like, it's going to be like a path with small stones, and then they're gonna become into bigger stones, and then the stones will become into mountains. Like, I might do something with this in the future. Yeah, this is painted. It's like in Morocco, I think. I don't know. It's a picture I found on the internet. One of the free reference photos Facebook group. This is a sketch for a sticker sheet or a painting that I did my first video on. It's the previous video on this channel. You can go ahead and watch it. Like, this is usually how I start, just with my pen. Then I do this like color scheme with the colors that I chose to include, and then I refine it into the final painting, and you can see the process of that in the previous video. Here I was trying different colors of underpainting. I love this. Like, I kind of knew that the red and orange will probably look the best, but I don't mind the other ones. Like, I can totally see there might be use for them, for the yellow, purple. I love the pine green as well. Here I sometimes attend the orange stationery drawing sessions, and I love them. I think it's every 2 weeks on a Tuesday. There's a theme. It's on Zoom. From Morgan from Odd Orange Stationery. She is an illustrator, but she also makes sketchbooks, and she does these little drawing session or painting session, and I love them. I had to bail earlier on this one, so there's only 2 of the shop fronts. I think the theme was shop fronts. Only 2 of the shop fronts I finished, but there was so many of them. And yeah, I highly recommend it. These like Zoom painting sessions are my like favorite thing now. I want to do some of my own, like such a nice way, do chit chat and painting. And here I got gifted some granulating watercolor, so I was kind of trying them out here with these gems that I ended up turning into a February monthly postcard. Yeah, once again, these are the colors I got gifted, and this is just some lady painting. I wish I could give credit here because I saw this type of painting on Instagram where this like artist was making little swatches of colors and then little patterns on them, and I was like, oh my god, this looks so fun. I need to try to, and I love it. Like, some of these patterns. Like I love this thing, you know. I'll definitely use it in my work or painting in the future. Again, some mixed media landscape with a little deer. This one's not finished. I'm not sure what's up here. Another mixed media landscape. This is from the previous, when I was talking about the painting of the Austrian Alps hiking trip. This is another version. Here I love it. Like I love this kind of sketchbook, and I love painting these kind of flowers. And I was thinking this might be my next YouTube video, like because I start with a layer of this, like, you know, yellow, orange, and then I put layers of green on it, and that's how I kind of build up this painting. And I think it's such an interesting process to see. So maybe you might be interested in that, or anything else, please tell me. I'm looking for ideas for the next videos. Yeah, this is my collage practice, because I follow so many collage artists and I love how it looks. Like, just, it's so awesome, but I can't do it myself. And I'm like, it's such a strange medium for me. I don't think I've ever done any collaging at all, except for some in school. So, but I really want to learn. Like, I think I'll have to do more of this in the future. I don't like this one's weird. Yeah, this is another of my evening pages that I've done. Oh, and this is the Light Dragon. This is when I started playing Breath of the Wild Zelda game. And this is Majestic Creature. If you know the game, I love it. Yeah, tree, you know, as I said, my painting go to moon. Another Breath of the Wild. Like I was kind of marking my favorite places in the game and drawing them. Like the landscape, it's very Studio Ghibli coded. Like I love just walking through the world and, you know, screenshotting these little places, then drawing them. And this is probably my favorite creature from the game. They're called stone taluses, and they're just huge walking stones. This is then I become like a part of the book I was once again doing for my work. Oh, and this is it. This is the end of my sketchbook. So, now it's gotten thick. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them below. I'll also link all the supplies that I used in the description, so if you want to ask about them, you know, look down there below this video. Everything will be there. And yeah, if you have any recommendations for next videos on this channel, I would love to hear them. And have a nice day, and I hope this inspired you to maybe pick up a sketchbook on your own. You know, don't be afraid, just be bold, make huge orange pages and then draw some trees over them. Like, that's it. That's what I love to do, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing now. So, see you!